Diaz Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a mother. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack at it. Bye. Bye. Orale. As you can tell by that thumbnail, oh my goodness. In a menudo style, in a direct fashion, we're going to get straight into it. Man, this is a hot topic on YouTube Landia, straight up on the YouTube yarda. ¿Sabes qué? I see a white guy crip over there, and it's definitely not Wack dude. So trip out. We're going to go over there and trip out on who this guy is. ¿Sabes qué? Pino, a Florida white crip. Or is he, right? I can't call it like an alcoholic, but what I will tell you guys, without being too disrespectful, because I'm going to get my issue on power. I'm going to get my issue right now. We're going to talk about this individual and what's transpired in the last few days. Because, it's getting hot out here. Orale. Summertime in the LBC. Now, trip out. In a minute, start in direct fashion. Who is Pino? You've always probably know more about him than I do. What I know is he's a YouTuber that used to be a white crib, that no longer wants to be a white crib, that has braids in his hair, that is doing his thing, that is a product of his environment. Now, I'm not hating on the man. I met a lot of white creepas in my time, and it's nothing but the utmost respect. Man, I met some motherfuckers that are wiggle, right? Vatos that are about their business. But at the same time, there's vatos a little bit different, right? Now, I can't hate on the next man for being a young kid and maybe giving up the ghost a little too quickly. But what I will say, and I'll say it loud and proud is, come on now, get it together, baby. This motherfucker Pino is wild, right? So I'm watching YouTube, and I've known who this guy is, man. Like I said, I don't watch his material. I don't watch his content because, to be totally honest with you, I'm on my West Coast shit, man. I got love for my East Coast brothers, man. You know, if they only knew, shout out some respects to some real ones. No fly zone Ricans. Again, shout out and respects to some real ones. But when it comes to motherfuckers like Pino, oh, come on, man. You know, I don't even pay attention to what he's got going on. I know he's coming out of Florida. He's claiming a Crip gang. He's been incarcerated, you know, and I got to give him his respect for the merits of him doing his thing while in prison. But at the same time, when he jumped into this YouTube game, man, he jumped in highly disrespectful. His antennas weren't up. And what I do know of him is he got into a big old argument online with some vato named P90, Jake, who's a very big, well-known YouTuber in this game, this prison genre, whatever you may call it. And so they started to argue back and forth. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? I don't know which fucking way you go. You guys are both fucking white guys. Go to the right. That means go with your people is where you should have went. But anyways, these guys on some blood and crip shit decided that if for no other reason they should meet up and go heads up to their fed up, right? And they did that. Hey, I can't knock them. The pull-up was real. These vatos pulled up live on Instagram. Again, Instagram, always in the mix, right? They pulled up live and handled their business with a head-up fade. Okay, now, to what degree of head-up fade, I can't call it because there were some allegations made of brass knuckles and pistol whipping and grabbing pipa. And there was just a lot that was going on between these two. And at the same time, con popcorn, we just sat back and watched. Those of us that even gave a fuck, right? And to tell you the truth, I missed most of it because I had to take a liquiazo, a good, you know when you got to take a badass piss? Yeah, so for right when they started to fight, I got up because my piss meant more than that fight, straight up. So I got up to go take a piss and missed most of it. Came back and I'm hearing, well, you motherfucking number, oh, that's cheating. And the other about the Kev, I'm quit, right? And he bounced. And that was that. That pretty much was the gist of that. Of course, social media went crazy because these two well-known YouTubers met up till they were fed up. Now that's hard. They got their issue on, right? Whatever. So now there's been back and forth. You know, there's always been that back and forth. There's been the elephant in the room. These two individuals don't like each other. Now, 1090 Jake, since that fight, he done took off. He done took off, and I got to respect his gangster, man. I got to respect his get down and his work ethic when it comes to this YouTube shit. The Wato's on his game, right? He's on his grind. Pino, I don't know. You know what I mean? He kind of done fell off. The Vato done try to break into a couple stores. I mean, he didn't try to do a whole lot of things. He worked at a grocery outlet for a while. So I said selling canned foods. He just tried to be a few different things because YouTube didn't pan out for him. But lately, his name's been back in the limelight. You know, he did a little no jumper thing, man. He went on there with braids and fake gold teeth, man, and spoke his piece upon the fight. And recently 1090 Jakes went on there and kind of dispelled any rumors and let it be known what exactly happened that fateful day. dum, da-dum, da, like it was some big old fucking deal. It's two fucking corny dudes going at it. No big deal. On the West Coast shit, that shit happens every day. I say, oh, Spider, get down, homie. You know what I mean? We get down every day like that. But hey, it was a big deal in YouTube world, huh? So trip out. And there you're, well, Gunner, you're talking about it. Fuck yeah, I am. Orale, I love yous. Bang, bang. See? At least I'm real. Realer than both of those guys put together, tied in a knot. So I was trying to fight each other. What do you get with, what's white and white and rolling down the boardwalk? Pino and motherfucking 1090 Jake fucking fighting over a piece of chicken. Orale. There they go, rolling down the boardwalk. Now, trip out, so I'm right here posted up, and it comes across my feed that 1090 Jake or someone to that type of character releases some old footage or old interrogation tape, as you can tell by that thumbnail, of Pino when he was a young teenager telling on the world, right? And I thought it was hilarious, right? I didn't think nothing of it. Like, it's not going to affect me. It's not affecting anyone. If he told, man. That's his business. And that's what a lot of people don't get, man. That's his and his co-defendant's business. Whatever happened in that interrogation room, I mean, I watched it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to tell you right now, give you the breakdown from my perspective. But ultimately, at the end of the day, that's for them people to feel some type of way, and for him to feel some type of way, right? Of course, I ain't never gonna do no crime with him. So I was like, man, I wouldn't steal a payday candy bar out of a motherfucking Lucky's fucking store with that dude. So I was he'll be like, nah, it would be because, look, this is why, man, on crib, right? This is why. Nah, motherfucker, I ain't going to give you the time of day or the chance to fucking tell on me. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and slander the man's character. He fucking is what he ain't, right? Bang, bang. But I'm watching this interrogation. I'm watching it just like anyone else was these last few days because it's hot on YouTube. And I'm tripping out on it. And this motherfucker started telling before the cop even walked in. He was like, hey, am I getting out? That when you heard someone say that, you already knew. He was willing to go the distance. Utterly Rocky. Dun, 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 dun. Well, prior to this interrogation, I guess he had another interrogation where he went the fucking distance. But he was willing to go extra rounds right here. So he was ready to lace him up. So, hey, the cool part about it is you got this chick with her blown out ass, skinny ass legs in the background, you know what I mean? Looking like she just done smoked for 7 days straight and ain't slept. She needs to stop 10 to 2, right? So she's in the corner like, hey, nervous. Because she knows her boyfriend done told on everybody. And Evato was like, no shame in his game. Pobrecito Pino, man. Cover it up, homie. You know what I mean? No shame in his game. He's like, so when we did the burglary, right? Yeah. So she told me I had to do it. I was like, good Lord, this motherfucker. Hey, he done told on her with her in the same building, right? She's right there. She's like, what, bitch? Right? He's like, come on, bitch. I'm trying to get out of jail. Just go with the flow. You know what I mean? Have my back. You're supposed to be my chick. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have my back. She's like, what about my back? What about your back, bitch? Right? Baby got back. That's about it. You're on your own. All right. Have you ever heard that song by Patti LaBelle? On my own. Just keep singing that in your head, bitch, because that's what you're on. Right? So he's basically just telling and doing what he's doing. Now, you got to understand, at this time, he was a young kid. He was very confused. The cop went in there like, listen, Bob, also straight up. The cop went in there, gun shining, badge blazing. I already knew that he broke this motherfucker down like a 410 shotgun, right? He went in there like, sit down here. I'm so disgusted with you. I don't know what to do. He was like, so when you told me that she told you to go in, he was like, that man done put his motherfucking head down with his funny ass fucking Eminem haircut from back in 1998, right? He put his head down because he knew it was it. The cop put him on blast. He was done. He was done for. Okay, he was done. First 48, dun, 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 right? Wasn't nothing new. Okay, you can look at Pino and just tell right off the bat, man, he's faking the funk. He's trying to be something he's not. Okay, a rat or whatever you want to call it, a snitch. Okay, it wasn't no one trying to put that jacket on him, man. He put that on. I mean, it's a medium, you know what I mean? It don't fit, man, but I keep it clean though, right? He's keeping it clean, I guess. He put that jacket on himself. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the reasoning behind it and he was justified and maybe it just looks that way. Man, it is what it is. The motherfucking evidence is right there. That motherfucker done told on someone over a whole lot of nothing. So he did it over a bag of Doritos and, like I said, a payday candy bar. It was ugly. It was an ugly situation. I watched it. You guys watched it. We all watched it, right? But at the end of the day, does it really matter? Is it a reflection of his character right now? Fuck yeah, it is. Yeah, ain't no one going to fucking go out there and bank rob with him. You know, ain't no one going to go out there and motherfucking, I ain't going to do nada with that. Yeah, I probably would never do nada with him anyways because he's way over there on Florida homes. protesting that he's some type of fucking gangster, right? To each their own. Whatever they want to believe. You know, shout out to real motherfucking Florida dudes. Really doing it. But this Vato, people are quick to jump on him. Oh, man, he done told her that. Are you fuck? Hey, listen. Does it amaze you? Are you just seeing it now? And am I clear to you? You see me, right? Are you just seeing it now? That Vato fucking... What would you think if you're in a fucking locked fucking door with this motherfucker and there's only fucking one cop, you and him? Who you think's gonna tell? Come on, I'll hold. If it's you, then Spencer, right? You already knew what time it was, that this Vato was able and capable of doing things like that. He's a fake, Holmes. He's a perfect image of someone trying to be something that he is not. Okay, yeah, he did a little time incarcerated. That'll make you no gangster just because you was locked up. You got a few tattoos, Holmes, a few dookie braids, and some fake gold teeth that you can get at any old fucking Asian store that they sell. They're only $10.99. So can you buy it? There it is. They fit. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? If you look close, you already know what time it is. This guy is not a true gangster. And his counterpart, 1090 Jake, the guy over there, well, we're going to talk about him eventually. But at the same time, man, come on now. Oh, he don't pull up to a fight. That makes him a gangster. And... you know what I mean? I seen motherfucking Chiluhos pull up to fights and win. You know what I mean? And don't have to use brass knuckles. So, anyways, the reflection of what he did on this man shouldn't hold no merit. Okay? He is what he is. I'm not surprised. I know you're not surprised. It's not an amazing thing. It's not something that we didn't see coming a long time ago. The fucking surprising thing in this whole thing is that Pino was able to get his hands on the tape. On power! He got the tapes, right? That man was able to get the tapes like Wack 100. That's why I got Wack 100 on the cover going, he's another one, right? So anyways, I just see it hot on the YouTube yada. People are asking me. They're like, hey, Gun, what do you think about the Pino situation? I don't think nothing of it, bro. To be totally honest with you, I don't think nothing of it. The man done told on everyone, and that's what it is. If anyone's going to be upset about it, it's going to be them same individuals that was in that motherfucking interrogation room with him. I know that bitch was mad, right? She was sad too at the same time. She was like, babe, he was like, bitch, shut up. Man, you weren't saying that when I took your ass to Burger King earlier. Where was that motherfucking energy at? Right now, all of a sudden, you're mad. Well, bitch, you're telling on me. It was cold tonight, right? Bam. Whatever they worked out between them and however he justifies it, because I seen an interview with him where he was like, no, they cut pieces out. They didn't show you the real tape. Well, motherfucker, from what I seen, it was really ugly. You know what I mean? That was all I needed to see to understand the situation and what was going on. Now, this has nothing to do with dropouts and non-gang members. And this is a perspective of a motherfucker that used to be in the game is no longer fucking in that game. Bro, you done told on everyone. Stop it. Stop trying to justify the shit. Be transparent. It's no big deal, bro. You done told on some fucking piruja that was smoked out and a couple of your homeboys you've known since day one. All right, man, the shit happens. Man, you were young and you're going to justify, but I didn't know better. Yeah, but you knew enough to fucking go to the right fucking barber to get your hair braided, right? Huh? Bang. See, you know then, huh? So you knew you wanted that 4-piece extra crispy with a side order of sucker sauce. You knew that, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet you didn't miss that beat. Anyways, it be like that sometimes. It is what it is. So there, I hope I answered your questions when it comes to this Vato Pino. Now, there's another Vato on that motherfucking thumbnail. His name is Wack 100. Mm-hmm. Why does it seem like this guy Wack 100 always got the tapes? Why is he always involved in every fucking controversial thing that's going on out there? Hey, Pino. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, 1090 Jake probably got the tapes from Wack 100. Just a heads up. Does that kind of tell you? Depends on Latino. I didn't mean to do it, right? I was unaware. I was too young. Anyways, so look, Wack 100 always finds himself involved in some type of situation. Now, he's not involved with this fucking punk Pino. Yes, I called you. Well, man, call it what you want, man. You want to fight? Let's do something. Let's get some money. Anyways, but I was going in the YouTube feed and I seen something going on with Blueface's sister, right? Where Blueface's sister got involved in some type of altercation with his supposed chick that's pregnant, Christiana Rock or some shit like that. And of course, what jumped out to me was not the fight, man. It was not the fact that all I know was I seen fucking Blueface's sister on the ground with her old man. He was bloody. He was fucked up. Someone smacked him, right? And she's screaming out, "Yo, baby, on the dead homies," right? Some shit, some crazy shit. That didn't jump out to me. What jumped out to me was, there you go, Alvin himself, Pitas, Mr. Wack 100 was all up in the mix. Now, I know he's Blueface's manager, so of course he's going to have his stake in the conversation, but at the same time, get the fuck up out everybody's business. This motherfucker stays in the biz, bro. He was right there. Oh, Paru! It's that bitch's fault, right? This man was making statements to the police, talking about, we just trying to move this chick out. This is what happened. Him and fucking Blueface are posting videos, basically dry snitching. There's just a whole lot of bullshit going on, man, in the community. And of course, Wack 100 is right there behind it, fingers pointing, fucking, I got to see your renda tranca. He's trying to be motherfucking Sir Dino 2.0, pero Dino didn't tell, baboso, right? This vato just is too much. Aren't you tired of him already? He's in everything. Hey, when Macho Man and Elizabeth were getting married, he had the tapes. When Elizabeth died, and they tried to blame Lex Luger, that vato had the tapes. When motherfucking, the fucking Dale Earnhardt fucking senior crashed. Orale, I'm talking fucking NASCAR. Orale, see? I like everything. That motherfucker had the tape. That vato has the tapes on everything. When Michael was at Never Neverland, supposedly, he had the tapes. We don't know what's going on with Wack 100. We just know that this vato tends to have the tapes all the time and is in everybody's business and everybody's mix. And at the end of the day, why? Why? For clout? For fucking, what do you get out of it? He's looking more and more like a baboso. So I was looking at the whole incident, and it was an incident between fucking Blueface's sister and this chick supposedly supposed to be fucking pregnant with Blueface's kid. And they don't like each other, and then something ensued, and of course, fucking all of a sudden, you know, Wack 100 is on this chick's side, knowing damn well around Thanksgiving he was trying to kick her out the house. He was telling the cops, she gotta go. On power rope, she gotta go, right? So he went from fucking being against his chick to now he's back in his chick's play. It's really none of his business, but it's gonna be his business because, again, just like all the time, this fucker has the tapes. Now, I'm surprised, Pino, he ain't got the tape on your shit. He probably did. That's probably straight up. He probably fucking charged 1090 Jake a good motherfucking bag. And 1090 Jake, of course, wants to discredit you. I don't know why. You know what I mean? And bang, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. There it is there. There's a tape. There's fucking some money. There you are looking like a baboso trying to justify yourself. And at the end of the day, who wins? Pinchy Alvin, counting the money. Because he had the tapes on Paru. Anyways, I just see this whole YouTube bullshit as a whole lot of drama, right? Whole lot of drama. Well, Gun, you're involved in it right now too. Charlie, man. I'm just speaking my piece, man. I could care fucking less. But at the same time, it's funny to me. It's funny to me, and I'm trying to make money, you see, G? Because at the end of the day, when the day ends, man, you're going to have these characters that are playing characters. If you think Pino really acts like that at his pad, Charlie, man, that motherfucker takes them braids off, takes them teeth out. He's like, hey, how was it? Did it look good? Was it cool? Right? You think, hey, I think the only one, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is something cold to say, man. I think 1090 Jake is the only one that really rocks like that. Who would have ever thought that, huh? I think he's one that doesn't portray a character. I think he honestly believes he is what he is, right? All 2 months that he did on the main line. I really believe that's what he believes. Okay, when it comes to Wack 100, he's just a baboso, man. This motherfucker is out there trying to control the world, right? He better start with his little gated community because he ain't got that on lock yet. And that's just the way it is. So when people ask me questions, Gun, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I could care less. I laugh about it. It's funny to me. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck, right? I'll answer you though. If you ask me questions, I'll say, why not? You know, so when it comes to Pino, he's a little punk, right? When it comes to 1090 Jake, I could care less. When it comes to motherfucking Wack 100, fuck that puto. And in that fashion, and we're going to continue, and in that fashion, right? Straight up, man, noodle stop. So with that being said, I just wanted to put that out there. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe. That's just my opinion. If you don't, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy as the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, which is being real right here on YouTube and not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling the truth. Orderly. It's just the truth. Yeah. Hey, move fast with a purpose. Go out there and get everything for your familia. Ain't no one else going to do it for you, especially no Pinos, no motherfucking 1090 Jakes, and definitely not no fucking stupid ass punks like Wack 100. You already know what it is. This is the Gun, man. Bang, bang. Hey, Gun, why are you so mad at Wack 100? I don't like him. Bang, bang.